We all know we should be eating more fish, at least 2 to 3 times a week. But some of us are put off by the cleaning, the filleting and the cooking. But I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is. Now when buying whole fish, here are a few things to look for to make sure you're getting the catch of the day. First thing is to look at the eyes. If they're bright and bulging, it means the fish is nice and fresh. Next, the gills. They should be bright red in colour. Smell is really important. The fish should smell of the sea and not fishy at all. And finally, the flesh should always be glossy and firm to touch. Okay, so you've brought your fish home. Cook it tonight if you can, because fresh is best. But if you find you haven't got time to cook it tonight, just transfer the fish to a plate, cover it with plastic film and pop it into the coldest part of the fridge for up to 3 days. And if you'd like to keep your fish a bit longer, you can pop it into the freezer. Just simply overwrap it in plastic film, place it into a freezer bag, label the fish and then put it into the freezer for no longer than 3 months. Now when it comes to filleting fish, it's not as hard as you think. All you need is a large chopping board and a filleting knife which is sharp and flexible. Now to get started, all you need to do is to pick up the side fin and using your knife make an incision along the side of the gill to the backbone. Once you've done that, turn the knife, face it to the tail and using the backbone as a guide, use a sawing motion to remove the fillet. Now flip the fish over and do the same thing on the other side. Oh, and once you've filleted your fish, remember to trim away these bones on the side. Now for those of you that don't like skin on your fillet, here's a quick way to remove it. Place your knife flat against the board between the flesh and the skin and using a sawing motion, gently cut away from the tail. Now when it comes to cooking your fish, you have so many choices. You can barbecue, grill, poach, you can even have raw fish if you like, but my all-time favourite is crispy skin fillet. And to get started, all you need to do is to season the fish with salt and pepper. Next, make sure your pan's nice and hot. Then add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Place your fish skin side down into the pan, pressing down for about 30 seconds, making sure that the fish doesn't curl up into itself. Now cook the fish for 3 minutes, flip it over, cook it for another 2 minutes, and you're done. Now how good does that look? And how easy was it to make? With these great tips, there's no reason why you can't be eating fish more often.